I mean, the other one, we have been talking about this forever. That's why I didn't even mention us like checking out the trailers. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, did you see the new footage of Sabretooth?
No, I
Oh,
saw an
the
image, but I
Sabretooth from
haven't
the
seen
first one,
anything.
no?
Yeah.
From the first film,
I
which
think
is
it's
so confusing. Which is so confusing because, like,
none of them are from any of the. Is it Brett Ratner? Or is it
No, it was
Singer?
Bryan Singer. It was
yeah,
Bryan
Brett
Singer.
Ratner.
Bryan Singer's X-Men. So why would you include a Bryan Singer character? It's very interesting.
It makes no sense
No,
because
they did include Fire. What's his name? Magneto talks to him. He fights
Pyro.
Bobby. Pyro. There we go. They did
Oh.
include Pyro. Pyro is there.
But get Lee Shriver. How busy is Lee Shriver? That nigga's not that busy, is he?
Wait,
I
but
don't know.
Numetro, this is not true. Rob Liefeld didn't direct this. It's been directed by Sean Levy.
Yeah, Rob Liefeld is a comic book guy, and I mean
He
he's a comic book
created
artist.
That must
Deadpool,
be a
but
typo, dog. That can't be right. I agree with you. Rob Liefeld is a comic book guy.
yeah, he created Deadpool.
Captain America. He's the one that drew the weird Captain America, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, the busty, big-chested.
The big titty one.
yeah.
Hey, look, that guy shoots his shot. Like his art is all over the place, but he shoots his shot.
But hey, he created Deadpool,
It's actually
so
a bad thingamajig. He's not. I agree.
yeah, it's not horrible, but yeah.
I think the thing is that he's inconsistent. Like there's some stuff that looks okay, and then there's other stuff where it's just like, hey, bro, the proportions here, and
Yeah,
like,
he's self-taught, so I get it.
Hey, dog.
hey,
And
he's
back in the
self-taught and he
day,
got to work at Marvel. So
yeah.
I mean, big ups to
And
him.
and back in the day, there was not much Google to help him. You know what I mean? Like, it's really like old books at some libraries that talk about
But like the other thing is
anatomy.
that the other thing is people would like the other thing is like I think people also offered to teach him and he was just like no.
Nah, yeah, that's the thing about him as well, which I don't understand.
Hey, some
But
people want to be coached. I refuse to believe anyone can coach. What's his name now? Sin City guy.
Frank Miller,
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, I feel like Frank Miller doesn't accept coaching from anyone. Like, do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Well, there was a time where he was worthy of that, but nowadays you're just like, Chief, I think somebody needs to be in the room with you.
True.
yeah, I agree. Because I mean, he
Especially
struggled also. He really struggled to get his foot in the door, even initially. Like he really struggled. I forgot there was this guy, man. I forgot his name. Actually, he passed on. He co-created John Stewart, the Green Lantern, and Ra's al Ghul. He was also involved in that. But anyway, that guy's the one that actually helped him. He actually gave him a foot in the door. So yeah. But anyway, how much do you guys think this movie is gonna make?
It's probably gonna hit $1 billion.
1.2.
1.2 billion.
At least.
Maybe 1.5 actually. Let me because it's Hugh Jackman's last time playing Wolverine. It's people have been clamoring to see Wolverine and Deadpool on screen. Even if the plot is nonsense, like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's chemistry, they've been promoting this movie. And yeah, I don't think the trailer makes too much sense. I think they're trying to go for a plot. I think they're trying to go for a plot where Deadpool's family is in danger. So he's going to recruit the only guy that he knows that is a hero but can do what needs to be done, I guess. And then randomly, I guess the what did they call it in the Loki TV show or whatever, the Nexus point or the Nexus event or something.
Not the agency, the
TVA.
Bureau, TVA. The Bureau.
Yeah, I'm saying like, what's her face? Bald Professor X. Why am I forgetting her name now?
Yeah, female Professor X. Professor X's sister.
Oh, doesn't it start with an M?
Cassandra Nova. There we go. Cassandra Nova.
Oh, Cassandra Nova. Yes.
Yes. So I'm guessing like what I'm guessing is Cassandra Nova is like doing something that's going to cause the universe to be erased or whatever, and the TVA doesn't want that, so they put these two guys on the case. That's what I'm guessing the movie is.
It also seems like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting the impression that Deadpool movies, like even if they were to make any other films going forward, he cannot be solo anymore. It's like he needs like a like another big comic book character to carry the film with him, kind of like how we did in the previous one with Cable.
Um,
No, Cable's not that big, dude. Like Cable is big in like the X-Men community, but he's not like a box office draw like that. Like it was
Mm,
only nerds who were really excited about Cable, and like
yeah,
also they were
right,
like Josh Brolin again. Like that was
right.
another thing that kind of took like the sail out of people's wings a little bit because they were just like, dog, you were just Thanos. I
You're
don't need
Thanos, like,
to.
the
yeah.
thing is,
I don't
I
need to.
think the problem with Deadpool is that this is a hot take, but
Hmm.
I don't think there's actually been a genuinely good Deadpool movie. Now,
I
wait,
agree.
before you get mad at me, what I mean is, if you think about
I
Deadpool
agree.
1, the bad guy is generic, the storyline
Yeah,
is straightforward, but the jokes are what make it a good movie.
yeah,
Deadpool,
Yeah.
it's not
And
only
the and the
bad guy
comic book
generic, they're
accurate
basically,
costumes, you know what I mean? Like Colossus, we finally got like a comic book accurate Colossus.
process,
Finally.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
but what does he
Um,
even say that's useful? Do you know what I mean? Like,
nothing.
no, I
exactly,
mean he's there for jokes. He's there for
exactly.
jokes.
He's
Like,
there for
but I,
jokes.
I think, I think, I think. Well, I mean, Deadpool one, I still think is a good Deadpool movie. I definitely agree the villain is generic, and it's a generic like revenge story. But I
Yes.
think that's not that. I think that like works to its strength. I mean, of course, the villain needed to be better. Like you just because you said he's a British villain in the opening, that doesn't excuse you from writing a generic villain. But like, I still think that the movie as a whole is pretty good. I think Deadpool 2 you get to see some of the cracks of the seams. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is still good, of course, but like you're getting to see that they're not really having like a plot thing going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like if we get to Deadpool 4, they really got to start looking at the source material and like Marvel has just not been doing that.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
That's
It's
true.
not gonna happen.
Because I mean, there's a couple of movies that they could do. Like Deadpool has a daughter, and apparently if I'm remembering the storyline, she either gets hunted by AIM or something, so he has to like step into daddy mode or something, and like
Mm.
that's the storyline, so they could do something like that. There's also
It
one where
would be interesting if they do AIM without Iron Man. Like, but
yeah,
I
I guess.
guess they'll pull it off, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I'm saying also like there's another storyline where he marries like the queen of the underworld, or something. So if they
Mm.
wanted to do that, bring him into like the weird occult space or whatever, and he like
I think
basically becomes like a
just
sheriff.
include him in the Thunderbolts. Just include him in the Thunderbolts. Like just make him part of a team or
Well, he was
something.
hired to assassinate Norman Osborn, I think, at some stage. So
Yeah.
could do something like that.
Sony will never allow it.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
But guys,
If Sony gets to touch it, if Sony gets to touch it and they get to do like a Deadpool Spider-Man team up, then they might do that. But yeah, outside of that, maybe not.
Unless Craven fails. If Craven fails like badly, then maybe. But
It's
otherwise,
going to.
I mean,
I
but
think it's going to.
Venom 3, you guys saw the trailer for Venom 3, right?
Oh, the most nonsense.
Like Venom riding a Venom horse, like it's
the writers,
No,
dog.
no,
Fire
like
previous people. It's gotta be them, right? I'm assuming so.
no,
Fire
it's
like
probably
at one
yeah, it's
point
probably the Madam Web writers. I don't know.
at one point, freaking Mordo from Doctor Strange shows up and catches the Venom symbiote that was supposedly supposed to be in the universe of the MCU because Tom Hardy, Venom was supposed to leave that behind or whatever, but then the thing gets caught, and it's just like, what is this? What universe is this? What is the plot here? Venom is dancing with a lady. Why?
And she's like dressed like the chick from Shrek, which everyone was like pointing out. The
No,
Mm.
she
lady
looks
fairy
like
godmother.
Fairy Godmother.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
Yeah,
what?
what is happening? This is more
And like,
Deadpool than Deadpool.
yes.
it's crazy, man. You know, it seems like 90s writers, like 90s movie writers.
Mm.
It's as if they just got these gigs all of a sudden. They're like, yeah, do you remember that cheesy stuff you guys used to do back then? Just do it now.
Hey man, I saw you
So
wrote
many
Gods of
things.
Egypt and Morbius. Maybe you should write this as well.
Yeah. Don't worry about the critics and Madam Web and stuff. Just keep on writing these things. You know, someone said
No, but like
it's
the only
safe.
one that's hitting is Venom, and like the trailer was killing me because they were trying to be like, "This is our last ride, buddy, our last." I was like, "Dog, you have no other property right now, Sony, outside of Venom.
There's
Like Venom is
six
the
other
only thing that
Venoms
is
coming.
working."
Yes.
There's six other Venoms in the pipeline, dog.
Oh,
like
definitely.
like this is the only one that seems to be. And you guys keep hinting at Spider-Man, like
Yeah.
just yeah, Jesus, just.
But watch, it's going to be Agent Venom. That's going to be the next thing they do after this. I think this is going to be Tom Hardy's last film. But Venom's going to carry on, dog.
Unless they say Venom versus Madam Web. Like, oh.
Recast T'Challa. Sorry.
That's my chest.
Okay, Rob, can we just get the rundown of those box office things, and then I think that's it. I don't know if you guys want to say anything else, but
Lily 5 to 10. Fly
yeah.
with the Moon 120 to 180. Twister 90, 120, and 200. 200,000 for Bad Bishop, and 1 billion to 1.2 billion for Deadpool.
If New Metro gave us free tickets and they said we must watch one movie from that list, which one would you go for?
Free tickets.
It's a free ticket, so it's going to be Deadpool first place, then maybe Bad Bishop second place, and then Fly Me to the Moon, and then Twister, and then last place Lily.
Yeah. I think that's the best. Yeah, that's a great list.